right, we are just getting set up here. Let's see. We'll give it just a little bit for some people to pop on, and then we will start doing a little Christmas in July here with one of my favorite sets, the moose. I love the little moose. Good morning, Judith. We're doing a little Christmas in July. I don't like to do like card kits or anything at this point with Christmas in July. I just like to do a video or like I do these lives, that kind of thing. So I'm glad that everyone is popping on here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Diana. Nice. And we're going to make this. I've made this before, and many people, of course, have made this with the buffalo check. And it makes me think of warm flannel. It's a little hard right now to get into Christmas. It's 90 degrees out here still. So, but I have my order coming, so that should be fun. Hi, Brenda. So that's a lot of fun. Okay. What is going on this month? There's a lot going on this month. We have the bonus days from Stampin' Up. So if you place a $50 order, they're going to send you a coupon code. I know, right, Judith? I love Christmas cards. Yeah, they're so pretty. Hi, Lynn. Little Christmas in July today. So yeah, we've got the bonus days from Stampin' Up. So if you spend $50 before shipping, handling, taxes, all of that, they send you a coupon code to use in August, and it's for $5 off. So that's wonderful. Then what I have is if you place an order with me or a downline or a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, these are the 2 free card kits for this month. Every month I do free card kits. Then what I'm doing for something special, just for this month till the end of July, on your first order with me, it won't be like if you place 4 orders with me, you get 4 card kits, okay? But for just your first order, to be $35 or more before shipping, handling, and taxes, you will receive a pack of the square vellum doilies. And there's like 24 of them in here. And did you guys know you can color these? I didn't know. Let me get my pack out that I've been using. And I just wanted to show you how that you can color these little guys. And let me just get some scrap paper here. And you can just take your blends. Of course, right here, we can barely see it, right? Let me just take my light Just Jade, one of my favorite colors. And let me get the brush tip. And let me show you, just use some scrap paper and come across here and color your vellum. And you can color this. Look at how pretty that is going to be. Just a nice light shade. So these little vellum squares are extremely versatile. I mean, you know, you could do a little bit of Just Jade, then you can fade it into another color or do the entire thing like that. Just really coming out with a very, very pretty color there. Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Little something different that you can do with those doilies. I saw a lot of things on Facebook about that they blend into the project. And I just wanted you to know that these are very colorable. Very, very colorable, actually. So that's pretty, right? Nice. Okay. Okay, now, yes, I love the plaid. I love plaid. Plaid makes me think of something very soft and warm and maybe sitting by the fire or, you know, or something cozy, a cup of hot chocolate, that kind of thing. So that's what that makes me think of. Now, I also have my Happy Crafting Card Kit class. It's $25. You get 2 of each card to put together, no stamped images, and these are the cards for this month. We're going to make this beautiful Z-fold. This comes with an exclusive video that goes to directly to your email. This will not be on Facebook or my YouTube channel. And these are the 4 cards. I design different ones every month, and this one's an easel card. This is like my fave. So pretty. Cute. I put a little piece in there to make a sentiment, okay? So this is $25. Shipping's all included. I like to keep things very, very simple. It's easy for me. And you just email me at joannematty@outlook.com. Tell me that you would like that Happy Crafting Card Kit class. I send you an invoice. I take a check or a money order also for that. And so then what else do we have going on? And that should do it for going on. There's a lot going on right now with Stampin' Up. So it's busy, 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 busy. Okay, let's get to this card. I used a base of garden green. I'm a very traditional Christmas person, and I love my reds and my greens, although there is something in the new catalog that's very crystally blue. It's a sweet, and I am going to order it because it's just adorable and makes me think of crisp white snow kind of thing. So, oh, and then if you are a customer of mine for the past 4 months, I will be sending you a free catalog. So they've changed their catalogs a little bit. This one is called August to December catalog. It's not called the holiday catalog, although it is full of Christmas. So there's like 3 catalogs now that we have: the annual, the fall, and then the spring catalog. So that's kind of fun like that. They're just redoing it a little bit. Hey, Glenda. I hope your husband's doing better. So that's, I hope maybe he's home now. I don't know. So just thinking about him, Glenda. Okay, so here we go with Garden Green, and it is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5. So it opens like this. I have Cherry Cobbler here. I can't believe I'm saying these colors, and it's going to be 90 degrees today. Cherry Cobbler at 5 by 3 3/4, and regular Whisper White right here at 4 3/4 by 3.5. I absolutely love this mousse, and I'm so happy that they brought it back. Just so happy. He's cute. And so we have his little shadow here. All right, now then I use Cherry Cobbler out here at 5 1/4 by 4. This die right here is cut from the Hippo and Friends dies. This has a wonderful array of dies in it for sentiments. The hippos and the little pony and the little lamb are adorable, but I absolutely love these, and they are stitched. And so are these right here. So they're a lot of fun. Very versatile to use other places. And I like a big die. This ribbon right here is from last year. I found it green with gold. Like I said, I'm pretty much traditional with that kind of thing. And then his scarf I used from the Playful Pets. This little ribbon right here from Playful Pets. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So now let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead. I have a piece of scrap. What is this? Soft suede. Not soft suede. It is Early Espresso. He got to come home. Okay, good, Glenn. I'm glad. So right here, and we're just going to punch us out Early Espresso mousse. Just like that. And that's how quick and easy that is. I love a good punch because it helps you with your projects. It's fast. She's so cute, right? Okay, let's put him aside. Now, let's go ahead and move in an envelope. Let me get one. Let me get an envelope right here. And let's open our Garden Green. Cherry Cobbler. And let's get that Early Espresso going a little bit there, I think. Yes, okay. So on here, I totally in this stamp set, and this will be in the new catalog, this little ornament right here is just so cute. And even last year, I got a lot of use out of it. So I'm just going to stamp my little red ornament, front and back. And let me clean it. And now I'm going to go into the Garden Green and just go to each side with a little bit of an angle. Cute, right? Now here, and just to each side of that Cherry Cobbler one. And there's our envelope. So adorable. Let's bring in the inside of the card. And again, this is Whisper White, 4 3/4 by 3.5. And we'll go ahead and put our ornament in the upper corner here. And we'll start with our cherry cobbler. And let me clean it. Garden green. Right there. Cute. Now, we're going to stamp Merry Christmas, which is so cute. Hi, Kelly. In cherry cobbler. Merry Christmas. I think that's adorable. Get that a little straighter. There we go. And now we're going to do our mousse. So there's two ways to do this mousse. Either you stamp the body first, which is the solid one, or stamp the outline first. I tend to stamp on this one, I stamp the body first for some reason. Some people go either way, you know, whichever way that you can see through it to line it up. Good morning, Jeanette. So now with this, what we want to do is stamp off because we want the mousse body to be a little lighter than the outline. So I'm going into the early espresso here. Nice and solid, get nice good ink on it. Stamp him off. Nice. And then bring your project over and then stamp on. Beautiful. Now you want the early espresso. Oh, I know, right? The buffalo check is a great stamp. You can use it for a lot of things. Now I'm going to see how that is the outline of him. I'm going to bring him down here, and I'm sorry I'm off camera, but I really want to get right over top of it to get a nice stamp for you guys. Let's hope I'm where I should be. Hi, Linda. Oh, yes, right there. Isn't he cute? But really, this is one that you have to look directly over it. The legs are skinny, but you can do it. That really came out nice. Let's go ahead and mount that to our cherry cobbler, and then we have the inside of our card complete. I'm still waiting on my Tombow, so we are using the Stampin' Seal, which sometimes, you know, I'm honest, okay? Sometimes it's easy to just roll right out, and sometimes I have a hard time with it. I have to admit. I'm always honest about the product, if I like it, or, you know, if I have trouble with it, because I don't want you guys to get something and be like, well, she had said she had no problem, and I'm having all kinds of trouble with it, you know, so I don't want that to happen. But like I say, sometimes when it works really well, it's very easy to glide. I have no problem with it. But then when it's not, then I have to roll it out, and that, I have to admit, kind of gets on my last nerve. So, you know, I just want it to work. That's all the time. Now, the Stampin' Seal Plus is not like that. That just rolls right out. But wow, the price point on that's a little high. And that is really for like things that are embossed. I've used it on things that are embossed and they stick really well. Lynn. Now I'm going to put this on the inside of the card. Right here. And there's our inside, totally completed with our Merry Moose. I just think he's so cute. Okay, now what we're going to do is, let me close up the cherry cobbler. We're still going to use some garden green, and I don't need the early espresso any longer. Let's go ahead and use that garden green first, okay? So I'm going to bring in my mat, and I'm going to bring in this element right here that I used, or the die cut from the hippos. And I want my trees. These two little trees here. Now on this card, I stamped the tree and then I stamped the second generation to make it just look like the tree is in back of that tree. That's all. That's how simple that got. So into the garden green. And every time you do this, you'll get a different background, just depending on how, you know, you position everything. So I'm going to stamp this tree and then I'm going to stamp another one. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm going to take the little tree and I'm going to stamp this tree and I'm going to stamp another one. Just like that. Now you could put more if you'd like or less. It doesn't matter. I like the 4 of them just like that. So that's exactly how I did that. And that's just second generation ink, and it gives you just a little bit of maybe the humidity affects it. Hey, that's a good idea, Lynn. Maybe. It might. I don't know. So this is a nice way to get like a shadow effect. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring in the Stamparatus. Really want to use my Stamparatus for this because just in case it doesn't stamp well the first time. It's a very large stamp. And see, our Stamparatus has this wonderful hinge technique. So these doors come off. You get 2 of them in with the Stamparatus. It's really nice positioning device. Okay, now, because I want the entire paper, okay, of course you could put some scrap paper underneath here, but what I'm going to do, just in case I have to stamp it again, I want to put just a little teeny tiny bit of adhesive on my Stamparatus. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my finger and tap it to where I get a lot of the sticky off of it. You can even use an embossing buddy. Okay. Now, because see right here, I cannot use my magnets. Okay. Now this is not moving. Okay. It might shift a little bit and you can shift it back to get it right where you want it. But when you stamp and come back, you'll be able to close it again. Let me make sure that my stamp is even now. So I'm going to take this large stamp and place it over here. And I'm looking at my grid, just making sure that I have it blocked up as best as I can. Now then, I close the door, it picks it up, and the paper does not come with me. And I just kind of, when it has that little bit of a shift, I just kind of wiggle it back to where I've got it squared up, okay? Memento ink, Tuxedo Memento Black ink is what I'm going to use. And we're going to just stamp this like crazy over here. Just stamp, stamp, stamp until you get like solid ink. And now, because I have the stamp set, the box underneath here, because I don't want any give in this lid. And if I don't have the stamp box underneath there, I do have a little bit of bounce there. I don't want that. That's why I keep that box underneath there. Just a little tip to help you with the Stamparatus. So I'm really going to ink this up very well. Really coming across there. Just like that. I think we're good. I'm going to close the door and now I'm going to press. Now again, if I don't get enough ink anywhere, I am positioned to where I should be able to close the door again and get a nice second stamp. I always hope for the best on the first go round there. Oh yeah, we're good. I'm happy. Now right here it didn't take as well as I'd like it to, but I see I still have ink here, okay? I'm just going to close the door and push it here. I don't need to reapply ink. That's the wonderful thing about this. You can make a decision whether you need to reapply that ink or not. And there, perfectly positioned. And I came back in and I was able to add a little bit of ink there. Now I'm just going to pick this up. It just releases right off of there. And now you could use a little bit of even the little rubber eraser, a little warm water. But the rubber eraser takes glue right off of a surface. At least it'll roll it up there. So, and then what you do here is you just either cut off the ends of it or just pull them off. We don't carry this product. You could get it at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to move this aside because then I will take this and clean it a little bit later. All right, so that came out really nice. Let's go ahead and move our card base back in and go ahead and put a little bit of adhesive back here because we're going to add our ribbon. Okay. So here's our green ribbon. And like I said, this is not in the catalog. This is last year's. I just kind of measure this out because I just want it to accent the card behind the element that we cut out. And then this is just going to come across here. Hi, Mary. You're just fine. We're doing a little Christmas in July with Mary Moose. And if you did not get the Mary Moose last year, it is available in the new catalog. I love the buffalo check because now I can have a straight line. Wonderful. Now we're going to add more adhesive. There we go. Once you get going with it, it goes, but then sometimes it just stops. It just retracts back in. I don't know. Okay. Now we'll put this on the outside of the card, and now's the time to wiggle this around. Okay, right, the Christmas in July will make you feel cooler. Yes, I said, this morning I said I'm having trouble with this because it's 90 degrees here and I'm doing Christmas. Okay, now this we're going to pop up with dimensionals. Oh, he just looks like so much fun, right? So just 4 because I want to straddle this ribbon that we just put on there. This is also a fantastic layout if you want to mass produce some cards. This is a great layout for that because you could easily mass produce this. Okay, now I see these little indentations. I want my ribbon right in there. And that's going to help me to get everything nice and straight there. I love that. That is so cute. Okay, now let's go ahead and work on our moose that we punched out. He's so adorable. And I'm just going to take this from the Playful Pets, and I'm going to just cut a little piece, not much. And we're going to give him a scarf. Now, this comes with a scarf, okay? But there's no cutout for that. Yesterday, I stamped it and I tried to cut it out, and I just can't fussy cut, guys. I have a hard time fussy cutting. It just looked choppy. So I thought he definitely needed something, because look, if you put him here, he's just plain, right? So he needed something. So I was like, well, I'm going to give him a scarf. Now with this, I'm just going to tie like a little knot. Ooh, I should have worked off the spool with that. That's awfully small. That is awfully small. Let's just work off the spool. Okay. And I want him going that way. You can use your moose either way, you know, walking either way. So let's go ahead. I should work off of the spool here and cut it back just to have enough ribbon to tie with my fingers, right? There we go. So it's just, I just want it to look like a scarf. It doesn't have to be anything, you know, no bow or anything like that. Just a scarf. Now I want to cut these short. This little teeny tiny scarf for a moose. Oh, and there's his scarf. He's too cute. Too cute. And now we're going to add him right here. Now, on this card, I went ahead, and you can see in here, see his little hooves? I put the dimensionals. And you can't see them, okay? So what I do is I just take these sides right here, these straight little pieces. I cut them, and then I cut them in half. And now that's teeny, tiny. But honest, guys, I don't even know if they need it. Yes, okay, right. I wish they did have dies for everything, because I'm not a fussy cutter. I can't help it. I tried it. I chop it up. It doesn't look nice at all. When I fussy cut, I think, and I've seen people, man, they can fussy cut. They can go around things like none other. I'm just not like that. So I'm going to put these on his little hoofs right here, and trying to allow them to be stable Get my little backings off. And I know this is teeny tiny. That's why I use a tweezer. So right here. And then right here. On his teeny tiny toes. I guess they're moose toes, right? And now in here, we're just going to add a couple of dimensionals. I fussy cut when I make quilts, but it's, oh yes, definitely. Hi, Sandra. Definitely different fussy cutting with quilts. Although, you know, when I used to quilt, I just don't anymore because I don't have time, but I love it. I would use a rotary cutter when I could on it. So I'm just going to use the sides here also of the dimensionals. I want to hold down his scarf. And then here too, on his little body. He's good. All right, I think I only need one dimensional. Am I putting him here? Let's see. I think I'm going to leave that just like that. Let's see. I might have gotten a little dimensional happy, but see, I just wanted his, I want him down toward the bottom here, and I want his, yeah, that's perfect. And his antlers there. Now, I can see a little bit of the dimensionals. So what I did, I just took my tool, and where I could see it, I just pushed it in and squished this down because they just fold right up under themselves. They're so small. Just like that. Yes, I love a rotary cutter for quilting, definitely. See, and I just kind of, like after I had these on here, I just took my little tool and pushed that under there, and there we go, right there. That's nice. That came out nice. Okay. I have some of these gold adhesive back sequins to make our card pretty. This is a simple Christmas card, but get us in the mood for Christmas. I can't believe we're talking about Christmas. I just feel like we just launched the annual catalog, at which of course we did. But they're like this one now, they made sure that they launched it a month early to give everyone, because usually it would launch like at the beginning of September. But last year, a lot of people were like, we haven't had enough time to get everything done. So that's why it is launching in August. Okay. Yes, the demonstrators should, you guys, I don't have mine yet, but I know a lot of people who have received their catalogs already, and I don't have mine yet. So it's either going to come in my first order or come in the mail. But yes, as a demonstrator, you should receive, oh, okay, Mary, you got yours yesterday. See, okay. So they are on the way, yay. It's one thing to look at it on the computer, and then it's another thing to have it right in your hand. Here's our card for today. I hope you liked a little Christmas in July and using our little moose, and we gave him a scarf. He's so adorable. Here's the insides. This is the start of our Christmas. Yay! Of Christmas cards. I can't believe it. Like I said, it's going to be 90 degrees here today. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging in here with me and watching my YouTube Live, or not YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Monday, I was YouTube Live because I had to do jury duty on Tuesday, which went fine. I have 2 more Tuesdays that I will have to do that, and that's fine. We'll just move those YouTubes to Mondays, so that's good. This way, then I don't miss you guys, because I do miss you. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. That they are sweet and adorable, and they're simple. Not a difficult card whatsoever. Love the buffalo check. Very warm and inviting. And just the start of Christmas. And I hope to get my my products soon. I don't know. They shipped 2 days ago. So let's see how quick I can get my new stuff. I always like to have new things, right? It's just shopping. It's an easy way of shopping. I don't have to go and touch things and be around a lot of people. So I'm happy for that with my crafting, that I get to shop online with that, with Stampin' Up. So please, guys, if you need to order anything, there is a Shop Now button below here. All the links are below here for Paper Pumpkin, Become a Demonstrator. If you place an order, there's the host code. And remember, if your order is $35 before shipping, handling, and taxes, you will receive, for the first order, not all the orders, you will receive a pack of the vellum. And and yours has not shipped yet. How long has it been? Well, mine sat there for 4 or 5 days before they shipped it. Maybe even a week. I think mine sat for a good week before it shipped. So they do have a lot going on there. And I think they're still trying to do social distancing. And I think they're just trying to do the best they can with things. So I will hopefully see you on Sunday at 7. And we'll do another little project then. Who knows what might come in the mail that we can play with. I hope you've enjoyed this card, and maybe it will kind of get you going to start some Christmas cards. Yes, I know, right? I know, I missed you guys. Yes. Yeah. So, but like I said, those Tuesdays, there's just 2 more, September 1st and November 2nd. And hi Donna, and I will be definitely on those weeks, I'll be doing YouTube Live on Monday, so that everybody gets their videos just on a different day. That's all. So no problem, Donna. You can always watch the replay. Have a good day, everyone. Please do some happy crafting and stay safe and stay healthy. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Thanks, Donna, for sharing. I appreciate that. Thank you.